everybody, it's Allie from Allie's Best, and today I'm going to talk to you about Christmas. Enjoy this gorgeous photo of me while I tell you that there are some Santa spoilers in this video, and I would hate for little ears to hear things they didn't want to hear, so listen to this on your own time, not with your kids, if you are worried about that. I know. Why is this Jewish YouTuber coming to me trying to talk to me about Christmas? Hear me out. I'm part of an interfaith family, and actually just generally in my life, I'm a Jewish person who's like a bit of a Christmas season fan. So I thought I would come to you and talk to you a little bit about Jewish people and Christmas and how they mix and how they don't. So let's get started. First, a little bit about me. Like I said, Pat was raised Christian, so he celebrated Christmas and Easter and other holidays. What other holidays are there? That's not a lot of holidays. We Jews have a lot of holidays, so 2 seems like not very many. Comment down below, what other Christian holidays are there? I mean, I guess like Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day. Are those Christian holidays? Anyway. So when Pat and I started dating was the year that we got our first joint Christmas tree. It was my first Christmas tree ever. And I was so excited because like when you're a Jewish kid and you don't have a Christmas tree, at least for me, it was like, oh my God, I kind of want one. Like it was like you wanted like the guilty pleasure of having a Christmas tree. And so when I got to have one, I was super stoked. I wanted to buy ornaments, and we had this tree that was like this big on our desk. So I thought I would go to Instagram and see what you guys wanted to know about Jews and Christmas, and let's get into it. The first one is, do Jews celebrate Christmas? And the really short and easy answer is no. Christmas is not a Jewish holiday. Hanukkah is not Jewish Christmas. There is no, I mean, Jesus was Jewish, but beyond that slight little connection, there is no connection between Judaism and Christmas. But that said, there are definitely Jewish families that participate in some kind of tradition during Christmas. Interfaith families that might have some kind of Christmas celebration or even go to church with the member of their family who's Christian. I'm sure there are so many different things. Like for example, my family, we get Chinese food and do movies. Like we are super stereotypical Jews, and we get Chinese food. That's actually one of the questions. Do you do Chinese food on Christmas Eve? And really, we do it on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, or whenever we can get reservations. This year, unfortunately, we just live too far away from any Chinese restaurants, and we're not going to San Francisco to see my family. So I have no idea what we're gonna eat. Or someone asked me on Instagram, why do Jewish people eat Chinese food on Thanksgiving? And I'm pretty sure it goes back to when like Jews and also Chinese people were like new immigrants in New York and like hadn't assimilated, and like Christmases would happen and the only place where Jews could go out to eat was Chinese restaurants because they were the only restaurants open in the area during that time. So I think it's this cute little like, you know, great American fairy tale, basically, fairy tale love story of 2 cultures who were both on the outside at the time, like both outside of the mainstream culture, and like were able to support one another. And it's really cool. Chinese food on Christmas. I'm very pro that. Another person asked, what is your favorite thing to cook, make during these overlapping holidays? And I will say, definitely to reiterate, my favorite food for Christmas is Chinese food. My favorite food all year round is Chinese food, but especially at Christmas time is Chinese food. For Hanukkah, I have to say it's donuts. But there's nothing that sticks out in my head as something that you have at both times besides like winter hot chocolate. That kind of thing is something that overlaps in my head, but not really anything else. This person asked, are your ornaments Jewish stuff? And do you do stockings? And Pat's parents, who are Christian, they send us stockings, one for me and one for Pat and one for Bowie. So in that sense, we do stockings. We also have stockings that we've done in the past and like put gifts in. We don't have any gifts in them this year. I think it's just kind of like a play it by ear thing. Santa spoilers ahead, little ears beware. I do plan on telling Bowie that Santa is make-believe and that we play along to help. I don't know. I haven't really jumped over that hoop yet. Obviously she's a baby, but I get really uncomfortable with the idea of telling her something I know for sure is a blatant lie for like no good real reason. It doesn't sit well with me. Are you gonna hate it? I'm so sorry. I'll tell her not to tell your kids if your kids are Christian. Hot take. This should be on the controversial parenting tag. I'm gonna tell my kids Santa's not real. Anyway, and our ornaments Jewish stuff. We have some ornaments that are Jewish stuff. My sister-in-laws sent this ornament that says baby's first Hanukkah. We have a menorah ornament. We have a bagel and lox ornament. We have a dreidel ornament. We have some Hanukkah stuff on the tree. They don't always obviously fall at the same time, but I'm totally cool with putting some Hanukkah stuff on the tree. I get it, like a Christmas tree might be pushing it, but Pat needs a Christmas tree because he's the one who celebrates Christmas and I'm just helping. That's what I think. Like the next question that I have here is, how do you plan to explain this to Bowie? And how I plan to explain it to Bowie is that I am Jewish and Bowie is Jewish and Daddy is not Jewish. Well, he's not, I don't know. That's up to him. That's his video. But Daddy's not Jewish. And what we do, because we're supportive family members, is we support him and help him celebrate his holiday. And we get in the swing of his holiday and we do the traditions of his holiday because that's what like supportive friends and family do. We invite people over to, well, in non-pandemic years, we invite people over to our house for Passover Seders. We invite people over to our house for Hanukkah. We invite people over for Sukkot, people who are not Jewish. And our hope is that they'll come to our home, like pick up the holiday spirit and get into the swing of things and like be supportive friends, even though it's not their tradition. And I don't really see anything wrong with that. And I think it's pretty clear and easy and straightforward for someone to understand, even a kid. Someone else asks, what are your favorite ways to integrate the holidays? And to be honest, I don't really like to integrate the holidays as much as I like to give each holiday its own space to exist. So like we do Hanukkah, all 8 days, a gift every 8 days, like latkes, sufgan yot. She can't play dreidel yet, but eventually we'll play dreidel. We light the candles, we do the whole spiel. And then Christmas has its tree. I mean, there are some Jewish ornaments on the tree, but like outside of that, there's a tree, there are stockings, there's a few gifts from us, gifts from friends and family that they send for her for Christmas, and she opens those. Like my parents send her Hanukkah gifts, his parents send her Christmas gifts. So we open them at different times. If they overlap, I don't know what we've done. I guess we just do both, light the candles. Oh my gosh, would she get like, how does that work? I don't know. Once they overlap, I can make another video about this. The next question is, how should parents handle being Jewish and having Christmas work at school? And I think they're asking me this because I'm a teacher, and here's what I'm gonna say. I think obviously, unless you're in a religious school, schools shouldn't be like pushing a specific religion onto kids. That said, if the school is equally exploring other holidays of the winter and one of the things they explore is Christmas, I think that's fine. But you know, I don't know. I am personally big on like, let's not let Christmas own everything. Like, Christmas doesn't own snowman. Christmas doesn't own the candy cane. Christmas doesn't own evergreens. While I see a Christmas tree could be crossing that line, I don't think like green boughs in the classroom cross that line, because like it's just an evergreen plant. Like, it's not in and of itself a religious thing. Like, snowflakes aren't religious. There's plenty of music that people think is like Christmas music that isn't Christmas music. It's just winter music. And I don't think it's fair to everyone else on the planet who isn't Christian to like categorize like Walking in a Winter Wonderland, not a Christmas song, winter song. And like, I want access to that song for my Hanukkah times. Like, Christmas doesn't get to own Winter Wonderland. It's not even winter everywhere when it's Christmas. I'm just putting that out there. I mean, it's not winter everywhere when it's Hanukkah either, but that's beside the point. Why do people want us to say Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas? I often don't care whether people say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. I really do care when people get mad at the phrase Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays is just more inclusive. There are a lot of winter holidays. I don't know them all. Not gonna try to list them, but there's more than just Hanukkah and Christmas, and there's definitely more than just Christmas. So Happy Holidays is just a nice catch-all umbrella to just be like, happy whatever you celebrate, happy solstice. It covers all the things. And I like that. I think that that's fine. I love a Happy New Year. That's always great. But yeah, I don't care if I'm at a store, if someone says Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays to me, but it really rubs me the wrong way when people are upset at the idea of saying Happy Holidays. Like the war on Christmas stuff. There's no war on Christmas. There was a war on Hanukkah, like literally. It's about a war. Did you know that? Now you know. Anyway, guys, this rambly video is just me saying I'm Jewish. I got a little crush on Christmas. Love me some Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas is you. Just saying. But I'm not Christian and I don't celebrate Christmas. Like, as much as I am supporting my husband and getting into the swing of his holiday, I have a Christmas tree right behind me. Like, I'm Jewish and I am just a good Jewish friend and wife who is helping. I'm a helper. Like Santa's little helper. I hope that you guys had a fabulous Hanukkah and got beautiful gifts. I hope that if you celebrate Christmas, you are excited for today and tomorrow, or whenever you're watching this. And everyone have a safe and happy New Year's, and I'll catch you sometime later.